You just crossed over into the female zone.
Last night I went on a date with a man who believed he was so below my league, like that I was so out of his league. I have never had someone put in so much effort, and I do fear it's working for him. So we're gonna do a picnic, which is like could be the most low effort, no cost thing known to man. Not for him. Okay, so I roll up. He's got a whole cooler. He went to the Italian Center, which is like a kind of fancy grocery store market kind of thing. And he got 5 types of fresh meat, like Italian kind of meats, like cured meats. 3 kinds of fancy cheese. 5 dips and spreads. 2 types of crackers. A charcuterie board to prepare it on. These like poppable pepper things, some fancy olives. He starts setting it up. He's like, pulls out some beverages. He says sparkling or still water, and I just start giggling. Sparkling, sure. Wine, beer, non-alcoholic beer, in case I don't drink, which I don't really. I also don't want anything that tastes like alcohol. Slay. It was so fun.
Oh, behave.
Oh, really, sister? It was so fun. Okay, to my male viewers, specifically to my younger viewers, notice that this guy is going above and beyond. I mean, he's doing well above what he should be doing, and his reward is that she's saying, I think it's working in his favor. There's no guarantee of it. She said very clearly that he probably spent a lot of money to plan a simple date just to make it super spectacular, just for her to say it was so fun. Notice it's all based off of what he does for her. She didn't say what she's doing for him. She didn't say how this is actually doing anything to reward him, to do for him the things that he wants. And please, don't hit me with the, well, at least they're spending time together. Oh, so spending time together and talking with a person, that could be done over a coffee date. That could be done over a walk in the park. You don't have to spend a lot of money to do that, to spend time with a person. You know what you should be spending to spend time with a person? The exact same thing. The same amount of time that you're dedicating to them, they should dedicate to you. It shouldn't have a cost associated with it. So simply put, I didn't notice that she said that she was actually in love with the guy or really fell for the guy or anything about the guy. She was just in love with the idea of things that the guy does for her, i.e., transactional. The whole relationship is transactional. The entire experience is about, oh, let's see what's the next thing that he's going to do for me. Let's see how much money he's going to spend on me so I know how much fun it is. Keep that in mind next time you decide to be beta bill and spend your hard-earned money just for feels. Before we move on, I want to say thank you, fam, to all of my subscribers for supporting this channel. I truly appreciate all of you who leave comments, who like my videos, and share them on other social media platforms. I truly gotta say thanks, fam. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. And for those of you who haven't subscribed yet, I thank you for tuning in, and I hope you decide to hit that subscribe button. Moving on!
I'm open to reception. I'm open to receiving. So I went to the coffee shop today. And of course, week 1 of deciding I'm going to start being open to men, or like the idea of going on dates. The most beautiful man. The most beautiful man. Watch, tan, muscular, curly brown hair, same glasses that I'm wearing, clear glasses, got a little bit of a hipster, little bit of a swag to him. Ah! And so I'm told that I'm supposed to be nice by like eye contact, smile, maybe say hi, have open body language, don't be isolated on your phone, don't, have headphones in. I did all the right things. And this motherfucker was copying my body language. I'm very socially intelligent. I'm very socially intelligent. I know this motherfucker saw me. I know this motherfucker was copying my body language. I know this motherfucker was looking at me because multiple times I caught him looking at me. So why didn't you say hi to me? I don't chase, I attract. I thought about it. Everything in my masculine energy wanted to like come up to him and be like, hi, like, because that's who I am. I'm all about giving out my number. I used to do that all the time, but I also used to always attract little ass boys. We're attracting men now, and men take the lead. I digress. I leave disappointed, and now I have a coffee shop crush.
Sorry. The voices.
Oh, princess, you always attract? Doesn't seem like you always attract. Maybe just in your imagination. Sister, let me just say it. I mean, if you actually believed any of the crap that you just spewed there, you would actually start saying hi to the guy. You would go out there and say hi. I know you say, oh, well, for X, Y reason, I'm not going to do it. Stop making excuses. You know what? There's a saying. you miss every shot you don't take, and you didn't take a shot. I know women love in their imagination to think, well, I took my shot, I gave him signals. Yeah, somehow, someway in the female psyche, just standing there and giving him a look is shooting her shot. Well, reality doesn't really jive well with your imagination. Reality is, hey, you know what taking a shot means? Taking a shot is actually treating him like a human being. If you actually liked him, you could have simply said, hi, how you doing? Oh, hi. Very simple. Guess what? Saying these words does not provoke a heart attack in you or him. It's not the end of the world. It's just simply put, it's called conversation. Conversation starters. And you're saying, well, real men attract, real men do this. Question my delusional utmost queen of all queens. Exactly how do you know what real men do? I mean, have you ever been with a real man? You said yourself that you usually attract boys, but now you're on the hunt for real men. So in other words, you're on the hunt for something that you actually have never been with. You don't know anything about it. Maybe a real man is going to say, you know what? I want a real woman. One who could actually say hi to me, and I know that they're going to treat me like a person, not like some kind of force of nature. That I can have a conversation with. That I know that I'm not going to have to carry everything. In other words, princess, you took an L on this one, and you're going to continue to take L's as long as you're like this. Moving on.
Okay, let's talk non-negotiables. My name's Hannah. I'm a 27-year-old woman living in Utah. And dating is tough, and these are my non-negotiables. So starting off strong at the top, I would say is they cannot be MAGA or a Trump supporter of any kind. If they want to follow Trump, that's great. They're not going to be dating me. The next one that I have is do not talk about the food I'm eating. If I am eating something that has a lot of sugar in it, do not sit there and say, wow, that has a lot of sugar. I don't give a I know how much sugar it has, and I want to eat it. Thing that is a non-negotiable is do not talk about my body in a negative way. Be worshiping me and my body, okay? Should not be talking about it negatively. One time had a guy ask me why I wore Lululemon Align tank tops to work out in. He said, do you just do that for attention? I was actively talking to this man. Next one that I have is do not belittle me, okay, or anyone for that matter. If you are going to be someone that is belittling and disrespectful and unkind, adios. Also, the last one, they have to like my dog, and they have to be okay with my dog sleeping in bed with me because I love dogs, and they're always going to be sleeping in bed with me. Those are my non-negotiables. I hope you enjoyed.
Does not compute. Does not compute. Does not compute.
Oh, dang, fam. This girl understands clearly he found a winner with this one. So let's go through her non-negotiables. There are 5 if you lost count, but hey, I'm here for you. Let's talk about her first one. No orange man supporters. Obviously, that's super important. Sister, you do understand that more than likely the men that you're going to be attracted to, there is a higher probability in the U.S. that they are orange man supporters or along those lines. I'm not saying all of them, but you just eliminate more than half of them with that. You may want to keep that in mind. All right, number 2, do not talk about her stuffing her face with sugar. Absolutely not. You can't tell her anything about what she puts in her body to make herself bigger and heavier. And put the B in the BBW going. Even though she can obviously tell you which way you're supposed to be voting. But hey, that's neither here nor there, I guess. All right, number 3. Do not talk about her roles. You need to worship the XXXL space she takes up. Sure. I mean, obviously that's got a lot of logic to it. They got to accept you the way you are. Even though you started off your list not accepting men the way they are. But hey, who the hell is this gorilla talk? Let's go to your number 4. Do not talk down to her, as she has clearly done, to anyone who disagrees with her or votes the way that she doesn't like to vote. That's kind of self-explanatory there. And number 5, you gotta like her dog and share the bed with the dog. Sweetheart, if a dog sleeps with you at night and you're that insistent with dogs, I'm gonna ask, I mean, out of curiosity, does this mean that you got several jars of peanut butter in your pantry? You may or may not have it, but who knows? Obviously, it's just an open question that can be answered either yes or no. How anyone wants to interpret, it's up to them. Anyway, sister, good luck with these demands. I hope you get the Prince Charming you truly deserve. Yeah, he probably wears a gold blue simp crown. Moving on!
Okay, I have nobody to tell this to, so I'm gonna tell you guys. So I work at like a corporate salon, and today I was not that busy because it was Memorial Day. Yeah, I worked Sunday. Sucks. But anyway, so I was walking the floor and this really, really, really hot dude like came up to me, and he was like, I think he's 40s, and like I've been like saying it lately. I'm like, I really want like a nice older man that has his life together. But yeah, he came up to me and he was like, hey, can you help me find a perfume? I mean, not perfume, a cologne. I was like, yeah, sure. And he was like, he told me the name of it and I looked it up. I was like, oh, we only have that online. I've never heard of it before. But then he goes, oh, can you help me find a cologne I like? And I was like, yeah, sure. And oh my God, guys, this man was so fine. Like, I have not been this flustered by a guy. I don't know. Maybe like, I don't know. I don't know when the last time I was. Wait, what? Yeah. But anyway, so we start going and like he was asking me to like what I think of it, and like I helped him pick out a perfume. It was so good. It smelled so good. But I was like, you want my opinion? Really? But yeah, I cannot stop thinking about him. He had the most beautiful eyes, and I'm sure he was probably taken or whatever, but like he was so fine. And like when he said bye, I was like, bye. Like, I don't know if you could tell, because usually like I'm super awkward. Like if I think you're cute, I probably have like the worst face ever. Like that's just what I do. I don't know. I don't mean to do it, but I hope he doesn't see this. I'm sure he will not see this, but he was so cute. Like, oh my God. I don't know what's going on.
You know what, fam? I actually like this video, and I had to include it in this episode for one specific reason, because this is the type of video that everybody likes. I mean, women her age like it because they're thinking, oh, wow, you met a cute guy who's like a little bit older, so he's probably like has his stuff together, has his money together, and he's still handsome. Men like it because they're finally they're getting some women out there who actually like them. Like, hey, you know what? Cool. I like that you find me attractive, and maybe it'll work out. Maybe he actually picked up on her signs and he came back to it. Everybody likes it except for one class of women. That's the older post-war women that would like to tell younger women like this one, oh, that guy is just gonna use you. He's taking advantage of you. He's just gonna mold you to whatever he wants. In other words, the total hater, the woman that wants a guy like that, but doesn't want the competition. The one that's going to talk to these women and just tell them, you're being molded by XYZ guy. And usually those women are the ones that when they were younger, they were into older guys. You know, fam, it's actually good that every now and then I do find a video that's a little bit encouraging. It's not all negative on this channel. Sometimes we do get positive vibes like this one. And I gotta say, to this younger lady, don't be afraid. Because it sounds like the guy actually had his stuff together. He wasn't a creep. And if it's an experience that you would like, and you could learn a few things, go for it. And to the very few younger female viewers that I have out there, the advice this gorilla can give you is don't listen to older women who are just going to try to scare you away from older men. They're not looking out for your best interest. They just want to get rid of the competition. So think for yourselves, be your own woman, and remember, those women had their time, had their chance, they blew it. Don't let them make your choices for you. You may end up regretting it in the long term.
I give you 2 claps and a Ric Flair. I'm just saying, if you enjoy this audit, click on the video in the end screen for more content. If you would like to support the channel, please follow the link in the description to donate to our beer fund, or like, subscribe, and share this video on other social media platforms. If you agree or disagree with anything about this audit, please let us know in the comments. I'm going to leave this audit right here. I'll see all of you in the next episode.